Welcome back, folks. Today's Monday, December 8th, 2025. Born on this date in 1941, former Tennessee football coach and Alabama athletics director Bill Battle of Birmingham. And in 1981, former NFL quarterback and current St. Michael Catholic High School coach Philip Rivers of Decatur and Athens. Today's National Brownie Day for those who celebrate. Obviously, the National Day people are the saboteurs of nutritional progress. Today, we have an apparent end to the Islamic Academy's efforts to move from Homewood to Hoover. We have something the Crimson Tide hopes holds true in the fast changing world of college football. And we have what our Spotify Wrapped said about you, or some of you at least. My name's Ike Morgan, and we're done in Alabama.
Introducing Meta Ray-Ban Display, the world's most advanced AI glasses. With a full color display built into the lens of the glasses, it's there when you need it and gone when you don't. Send and receive messages, translate or caption live conversations, collaborate with Meta AI, and more. Be one of the first to try Meta Ray-Ban Display. Visit meta.com/Meta Ray-Ban Display to book a demo and find your pair.
Leaders of the Islamic Academy of Alabama have decided against trying to relocate the school to Hoover amid criticism from residents and U.S. Senator and gubernatorial candidate Tommy Tuberville, reports AL.com's Joseph D. Bryant. The private school has been located in Homewood since 1995. School officials said they wanted to relocate the school to a Hoover location that would provide a larger, more modern space. Hoover's Planning and Zoning Commission rejected the Islamic Academy's application. Now, that rejection served as a recommendation to the Hoover City Council, which would have made the final decision. At a hearing, concerns spanned from traffic to simply having a Muslim school in the community. Last week, Tuberville criticized the school on the InfoWars podcast. Now, that's from the platform headed by conspiracy theorist Alex Jones. Tuberville warned of Muslim infiltration. Quote, Muslim communities are moving everywhere. In every state, they're building mosques. They're having these 5 prayers a day. They're pushing this cult on everybody across the country, end quote. Now, he claimed the Islamic Academy of Alabama was trying to grow and influence more young people. Stacy Abdeen is the school's assistant principal. Quote, we have never had a single incident which would justify the vile accusations made against us. Our school and its message is not new. The fear-mongering is. At the Islamic Academy of Alabama, we teach our students to love their neighbors, value diversity, uphold justice, and contribute positively to society, end quote. The city council would have voted on the issue in January. If a college football fan stepped out of the late 90s and into today's game, he or she might not even recognize the sport. It's now a pro sport in which players change schools each season. Coaches make more than hedge fund managers, and teams choose to just skip the bowl games. One thing is still true, though. At least I think it is. It's hard to beat a good team twice in a season. It's not impossible, but it's hard. Now, that proved true for Alabama on Saturday in a humbling 28-7 loss to Georgia in the SEC championship game. Alabama beat the Bulldogs back in September. Now, the Tide hopes it proves true again during the first round of the college football playoffs. Alabama landed the number 9 seed in the 12-team playoffs and will play at 8th seed Oklahoma on December 19th. The Sooners won those teams' regular season meeting on November 15th. Well, the folks over at AL.com are doing a statewide Christmas decoration contest and having readers vote on their favorite displays. Now, from 6 a.m. this morning through 11 p.m. Thursday, you can vote For the regional winners from North, Central, and South Alabama, check out the stories on the website at al.com or on the al.com Facebook page. I'll also link to them in show notes. And one last thing, the annual Spotify Wrapped feature is out. And I wanted to share a little with you about the audience of this show, or at least the portion that listens through Spotify. I did this last year as well. Spotify, of course, is famous as a music streaming app. It also has long been a podcast platform as well. It's not a sponsor of Down in Alabama, merely a platform. Still, the Wrapped feature is a pretty brilliant way of getting people to talk about Spotify. And here I am right now, jumping right into their marketing. But Wrapped is like a summary of the things you most listen to on Spotify from January through sometime in November. And since people think their listening habits are the coolest thing around, they happily share them on social media. I'm going to do that, a little bit of that here. There's also a Wrapped for content producers, a phrase I hate, but technically applies to Down in Alabama. So each year, Spotify Wrapped tells me a little something about you, the audience. I'm sure there are differences between people who use different platforms, but this is what we have to work with right now. And it tells me that our total Spotify audience is up 29%. That's a win. Total followers are up 14%. Needs a little work, but I guess we'll call that a win too. Now, here's an interesting one for me. Other shows that you listen to the most. Number one was the Rick Burgess Show. Now, I wondered whether that would finish first, since the old Rick and Bubba show had been pretty dominant in Alabama. Number two, the Joe Rogan Experience. Not a surprise. Number three, The Daily. That's not a surprise either. It's a New York Times product that focuses on one topic per day. Number four was the Tucker Carlson Show. And number five was Duck Call Room. Duck Call Room features Uncle Si from the old Duck Dynasty TV show. Now, there was no real pattern among your top music artists. The top five were Taylor Swift, Morgan Wallen, Forrest Frank, Jimmy Buffett, and Fleetwood Mac. Hey, we've been around a little bit. We're left to speculate over what was behind some of the data, especially for the music folks. For example, we had a couple of Jimmy Buffett adjacent conversations on Down in Alabama this year, and that could have brought in big surges of one-time listeners, or we just have a big parrot head contingent among us. I'll certainly take them either way. Thank y'all so much for listening to us. We're going to be back again in the morning. Until then, y'all come by and see what we're doing anytime you want to on the internet at al.com.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here, wishing you a very happy half-off holiday, because right now Mint Mobile is offering you the gift of 50% off unlimited. To be clear, that's half price, not half the service. And Mint is still premium unlimited wireless for a great price. So that means a half day, yeah?
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.